Hi, Diana Alexander here with another San Bernardino County COVID-19 news update. Today I'm happy to bring to you a special mental health tip from our own Dr. Veronica Kelley. She is the Director of the Department of Behavioral Health for the County of San Bernardino. Dr. Kelley?
Thanks, Diana. I'm not wearing a mask because I'm here in this room by myself, but I wanted to provide you with some tips, 6 of them, so that you could address the anxiety and some of the fear that our children are experiencing because of COVID-19. So the first is to remember that our kids are getting their information about COVID-19 from the same sources that you are. In addition, they're also getting the information from their friends and from social media. So important that we consider these tips. Number 1, reassure your kids. Remember that kids look for their cues from their caregivers on how to respond to any given situation, including COVID-19. So if you're nervous about COVID, they'll be nervous. If you're angry about COVID, they will be angry. Our kids are listening to not just what we're saying, but how we're saying it. So reassure them. Reduce screen time. That's a really important thing, which is difficult because our kids are using their computers to do schoolwork during most of the day. But when they're done, allow them to do board games, card games, encourage them to read, do art, cook, play a musical instrument, whatever their thing is, but try and reduce screen time. Avoid blaming language. Remember, anyone can get this virus and become sick, regardless of race, ethnicity, language, or age. So avoid making verbal assumptions about who has it and who doesn't. Talk about fact versus feeling. For example, the reason you can't go hang out with your friends is because we have to stay in to avoid community spread. Feeling, and that might make you feel angry or sad or afraid. But separate fact from feeling and talk about both of them. Make time to talk. Many of us believe that we have great open communication with our kids, and many of us would be wrong. Kids need to hear from us constantly that we are open to talking to them, that we want to talk to them, and that we won't be angry with whatever they share with us. That's really important. And finally, keep it simple. Speak directly, clearly, and using simple terms to our children. This is not the time to create a fable or be really clever with metaphors. Speak clearly, simply, and directly to our children. They need us to share the information. And finally, you can get more tips for parents working with their children in addressing anxiety and stress from the Centers for Disease Control website, and just search on that site for COVID-19 and children. Until next time, catch you on the well side.
Thank you, Dr. Kelley, for bringing us that amazing mental health tip. For all of our county residents, we hope you got some value out of it. In the meantime, stay well and take care.